My biggest fear became a reality. For me to say that I am angry, annoyed, frustrated is a huge understatement right now. Hanjee people, I'm back. Today is another day, and obviously you saw the events of yesterday. Didn't really get to sleep at night, didn't have breakfast in the morning because it was too early. I just decided to stay in the hotel room. Well, couldn't really go anywhere else anyway because we've been confined to the room because we're inside the airport boundaries. So we can't leave the hotel because, like I said, the runway is not far off from here. We are on the actual operation grounds. So it's kind of crazy. So I decided to come down, have some lunch. The menu didn't look too appetizing, so I just decided to go with some mac and cheese. And that's it. I just really want to get to Pakistan, and I just hope that this evening procedure is much better because the way it was handled yesterday was quite poor. And yeah, still only water, no juice. Crazy, innit? So I spent the time last night reflecting on the day, and then, you know, you should always go with your gut feeling. That's what I would say, because my gut feeling was telling me there was no way we're going to make it on time, man. My gut feeling came true. It's not good. It's not good, especially when you're traveling with kids and family. It's not exactly easy. I have other people alongside me who missed the flight as well, and they're quite old, they're 60 plus, they don't really speak much English, but for them it's even harder. And it's crazy. I think Kuwait Airways, you know, I understand why you're ranked 20th. This is a message directly to them. I'm very, very disappointed with the way you have scheduled these flights, because timekeeping is your responsibility, not the customers. The customers are told to turn up about 4 hours before departure. They turn up, they check in, they're there, they're present, and then you lot decide to delay the flight for whatever reason. We know it's not a technical reason. We know it wasn't nothing to do with the weather. There was no exceptional circumstances. So it's just one of those things. It is so bad. One piece of advice I would give you all is make sure you put extra clothes in your cabin luggage. But all my clothes are in whole luggage and they're still at the airport. So I can't change my clothes. It's quite crap because I'm that kind of person that likes wearing new clothes every day. But unfortunately, my luggage is stuck at the airport. So I have to wait till Pakistan now to go and get changed. They give you shower facilities, everything. It's kind of mad though, that they have the shower facility, they have a bathroom, everything. Those slippers, it makes no sense. The aircon doesn't work. You try putting the heating on, because at night the aircon was blasting on cold. You can't turn the heaters on. I don't know. It's just one thing after another. It's quite mad. Yet again, the food is cold. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Like, you're serving food for lunch. Surely the food should be warm. Like, who has macaroni cheese cold? It's meant to be hot. If it's not hot, at least warm. I seriously don't get it, man. There are so many things that I really need to fix out here in this airport and this hotel that they provide, because this ain't it.
So then after lunch I headed back into my room, and I decided as there's nothing else to do in the hotel, I might as well edit my videos. ये तो मैं आसानी से कह सकता हूँ कि this is definitely my worst travel experience. मुझे ऐसे feel हो रहा था जैसे मैं कैद हूँ. For the most part, I literally just sat at this window looking outside, contemplating on my decision that I made to fly with Kuwait Airways. Finally, the sun went down and it was time for me to pack up. I couldn't wait to step outside.
So then, finally got the call to come down into the lobby as the bus is on its way to pick me up from the hotel to take me back to the airport. Oh, literally next door. We could walk it there, but obviously they can't do that. But what I would say is that this hotel was absolute trash. I wasn't allowed to leave the hotel even for fresh air. And this is the only hotel that I've known that has a smoking area inside. I don't smoke, but it's just so weird. I don't know what to say. This place needs a lot of help, as in this hotel. And yet again, it's just one of those things that they served food last night, they reheated the same food and gave it again today, so I don't know. But time to head to the actual airport and let's see if we can actually make it to Pakistan this time around. So then the update is, from the hotel we have come to the airport and we have a bit of a stay here. Our flight starts to depart at 9:45 supposedly. It's only 20 past 8. Winner chicken dinner. So basically, Raising Cane's have a competition, or like a raffle, you can say. So when you purchase any of their combos, you get entered into like an online instant win thing, where you can win iPhones, e-scooters, more food, I think maybe cash prizes, speakers, souvenirs, etc. And it was quite good. So basically, I purchased the meal, and I've won a free 3-piece tender chicken sandwich, which I will redeem on my way back. So I've got all the cards and everything, and inshallah, when I come back to this airport, when I go back to London, that's what I'm getting. I'll be real with you, I think Raising Cane's is fire. It is definitely Baazi Bhai Certified. So if you're in Kuwait Airport, make sure you go to Raising Cane's, because I'll say that is definitely the best value for money. For, like I said, for nearly 13 pound, getting 6 big tenders, crinkle fries, your toast, and nearly 1 litre of your soda of your choice. Definitely, I would say, you know, it's a place you should come. If you're at the airport, Raising Cane's is the place to go.
After having that wonderful meal, it was finally time to board. I am super excited.
So then we've actually sat in the plane. Good signs. So we're definitely heading towards Islamabad, but the past 24, 25 odd hours, or even 27 hours now, have been utter disappointment, chaos. The worst thing is obviously the hotel we were staying in was just locked off. We could not go out the hotel even for fresh air. We had to stay inside the hotel. They had a guard who opened and closed the doors at the hotel. So it's just one of those situations. But alhamdulillah, inshallah, I hope we just take off on time today and land there on time, and then I can head home. You know, the worst thing is all my toiletries, etc., hairbrushes, comb, beard brushes, whatever you want to call them, they were in the whole luggage. So my beard today is absolutely atrocious. It's not looking nice at all. But inshallah, once I get to Pakistan, go home, shower up and freshen up.
ومن العمل ما ترضى اللهم هون علينا سفرنا.
After the travel prayer, it was finally time to set off. The plane accelerated down the runway and my excitement levels flew up too. अब तो मेरे दिल को तसल्ली हो गई थी कि इंशाल्लाह ये जहाज पाकिस्तान ही उतरेगा. ये जो मैंने पिछले 27 घंटे गुजारे थे ना, किसी कैदी की फीलिंग से कम नहीं थी. ये सिर्फ मुझे और वो बाकी जो मुसाफिर मेरे साथ हैं उनको पता है. मैं ये तो जरूर कहूँगा कि कुवैत रात को बहुत खूबसूरत लगता है. Who knows, I might return one day to explore this country.
So then, compared to yesterday's flight, I'd say today's flight is quite decent. The A330neo, I would say, the leg room is much less than the 777, and it feels more compact for some reason. So yeah, when it came to the food, today was butter chicken, which was alright, you know, decent, 7 out of 10, better than the hotel food that I had. And for dessert, it was some samia with coconut custard. It was quite nice. That's a 7 out of 10 as well. But the one thing I am happy with today is that we took off on time, which is a positive, and we do have a free Wi-Fi service in the plane, which allows you to text only via, let's say, WhatsApp, for example, which is quite good. So I can obviously text the person who's going to collect me in advance to make sure that he is at the airport. Question there again is, would I fly with Kuwait Airways again? After the experience that I had with the delay, I don't think I'd be flying with them again, unless the layover is a suitable time and they do not lie about 55 minutes being sufficient. But I think next time if I do come to Pakistan, it's probably most likely going to be either Qatar or even PIA if they relaunch the services from Heathrow Airport. I don't know, man. I'm still quite upset with what happened yesterday, let's be real. Anyone would be as well. Like, we stayed in the hotel, like solitary confinement, locked in our rooms, not allowed outside the building. It reminded me of COVID. If you remember when COVID happened, when they had their hotels and they had security guards outside of the hotels making sure nobody can come out or leave the premises, which is kind of mad. You could see how crazy it was when they had an indoor smoking place, not an outdoor one. Each to their own, eh?
जिस पल का मुझे बेसब्री से इंतजार था वो पल आ गया. Finally, I landed at Islamabad International Airport. Now that we have landed, I was just hoping for a smooth immigration and luggage collection process. Let's go and find out what's going to happen.
The flight landed perfectly on time. Fantastic news. The immigration process was smooth as ever. I can't believe it. Usually there's a huge queue, but today we got a buggy ride as well, which probably helped. And we were done with the immigration in, what, 4 minutes? Which is a miracle, because that usually takes a long time. And now the luggage reclaim belt has started. And we're just waiting for the luggage to come out. Once the luggage comes out, and then we'll be out of here, inshallah.
I can't say the baggage reclaim was as smooth as the immigration process. My bags were one of the last ones to come out. But the positive thing is, at least all of the bags made it to Pakistan, eh? Boxo ko maine trolley pe dala aur phir main chal para exit ki taraf. Now this part actually surprised me because there were not many people here today in the arrivals hall. Usually this means absolutely packed. Now it was time to head home to my home in Mirpur Azad Kashmir. Nearly a 3-hour journey. I just really hope one day they make a motorway from Mirpur to Islamabad and it will save all the hassle. The journey home is always the best because you always feel very excited to go home. And the best thing about Pakistan is you get to see so many beautiful sights. Once you see this sign, you know you're in Azad Kashmir. Home sweet home.
So then, alhamdulillah, it was a good journey to Pakistan from Kuwait. I think the flight was much better than the first one, as in no delays. We got here earlier than what we expected to, which was great. And yeah, if you like what you saw, you know, let me know in the comments below. उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आज का vlog आपको पसंद आया होगा. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends. मिलते हैं अगले वीडियो में. Over and out, and I'll catch you in the next one.